So the PJR pullover is really just a combination of a skull crusher and a traditional pullover motion. A skull crusher is mostly or entirely about elbow flexion and extension. It's going to be this motion here. A traditional pullover motion is more about shoulder flexion and extension, where the arm goes up over the head. The PJR pullover is going to be a combination of both, where you're going arms over the head, but arms are also bending quite a bit, and then coming back over the top like that. I'll show you guys some reps, and then we'll talk about some of the common mistakes. Now, as far as where you put your feet, I like my feet on the floor, but if you like your feet up on the bench, that's totally fine. It really doesn't make a difference. When it comes to grabbing the dumbbell, I want you guys to make this diamond shape with your hands, and that's how you're going to cup the bottom part of the dumbbell, where your thumbs wrap around one side, and your pointer finger and the rest of your fingers are on the other side. From here, we're going back over the head, elbows bend nice and deep, and you're finishing the rep up over the forehead, not all the way over the chest. Now, the two biggest mistakes that I see are forcing the elbows to tuck together. As I'm going back and my elbows bend, I'm not forcing them together. You don't want to do that. It's a common misconception. You just want to let the elbows go where they want to go, where they feel the most comfortable. If that's a little bit flared, that's totally fine. If it's a little bit tucked, that's totally fine. But don't force them in and don't press them out. Let them go where they feel the most comfortable. For me, that's about here, not here. The second biggest mistake that I see is bringing the dumbbell back all the way over the chest and resting here between reps. Do not do that. Finish your rep over the forehead here, where there's still a little bit of tension in the movement. So you're going from this position, back over the forehead, and back down. Now, this isn't the biggest deal in the world, but it is one way to get a little bit more out of each set. My triceps